starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, Slothead friends. Guess what? Guess who I have with me? Nico! Welcome
Hi, everybody.
back.
Good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Finally.
Good to be here again. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We've been missing you, Nico. It's so good to have you
I
here.
missed you all, and especially you, Anders.
Oh, I think there's some really good friends out here. We got already, of course, Wolves is here. We got Bo is here. Stefan Bent is here. Good evening and good morning and whatever it is, wherever you are. But anyway, Nico, what has been going on? You've been a busy bee, huh?
Oh, yes. And just to reconfirm for Fox and Wolves, he's the better part. No, he's the better part of the show. I'm just the one joining in whenever I can fit in. Whenever I manage to fit in.
Oh, I got so many questions for you today. When we come to the newbie section with the questions, it's just, it's a lot.
Oh,
We got
good.
HSF here as well. And of course, Chris is here. And we got our friend Neil is here as well. Good day,
Welcome.
mate.
Good day.
Look at that. Yeah, that's a
Amazing.
lot of fun. Well, today is going to be a busy episode. You know what? I know you got some new cars that we need to look at. I got some new cars that I already done a video on, but I done some testing on them. I've done different timing and see what difference does it make if you do basic tuning, if you replace tires and axles and so forth. So I got a whole bunch of data points, and now it's not all scientific. It's based on my limited knowledge of tuning, and it's on my limited driving capabilities, but they are relevant for me. And I think that's also an important point, that everyone does their tuning differently, everyone drives differently, so you'll get different results. So I think it's still good to test, okay, what happens if I do my tuning, what happens if I drive this car, and what the difference is. So I think that's like always, you do your hobby your way and you get your result. But I'm going to share some of my findings
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, so that's hopefully I found it really interesting. So of course, the rest of the world must find it really interesting.
I mean, who doubts that? No one. I wouldn't know anyone.
Yeah, yeah. So I've done that, and there will be. I recorded. So I basically did like a Formula One weekend with the qualification, and then I have a lineup. I have 10 Formula One cars, and then I got the lineup on the best lap, and then I did another. Then I did race pace simulations. I did the slot sync racing. I have 13, 14 laps I have to do, and I did that, and then I had another lineup on race pace, and it was actually pretty different. So that's going to be interesting. And of course, the highly anticipated NSR Leclerc, which so I got some comments on that one. I got a lot of comments on that one, and you need to help me to hold me back and see which comments are relevant and not relevant, and say no, Anders, you're wrong. So it's going to be interesting. So what's here? Yeah, he got salty real quick.
Who's living in a dungeon? I missed something here.
Yeah, I don't know. So what is that? What was his problem at the practice? I don't know. That will be a mystery. Maybe it will.
Maybe they'll clarify it for us.
Maybe they're talking about the actual F1 or some race.
Could be.
Yeah. So anyway, So we got some F1 testing, we got some information on the new cars, both some cars you have, and then we got some data points on the Lola Aston Martin, the new Max Verstappen from Carrera, the NSR Formula One, and then we got a whole bunch of newbie question. And I also added another segment at the end where I talk a little bit about slot sync racing. Since I'm trying to be active, and every week there are different classes with different challenges for the championship, right? So this week, for example, it was Group 5 for Carrera, it was F1 for NSR, and it was prototypes for Slothead. So I tried to do that, and then I look forward. Okay, what's next week? And then now this week I'm preparing and selecting which cars will I use in the next week's challenges. So, but it's fun. I really caught this kind of the slot sync racing bug.
That's good. That's good. It's an excellent thing. I mean, we can talk about that for a minute maybe. But
yeah, absolutely.
For those guys out there who haven't noticed yet, that slot sync race allows you to participate in races, even if you're on the other side of the earth, more or less. All you need to have is a Carrera track and a timing system. The timing system was, help me out again, Anders, what was the timing system that you need?
Smart race.
Smart race, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. If you got that, you can compete right away because the guys created in very long night shifts a formula where you add your track. It calculates how many laps you have to do to be comparable to the guy next door or the guy on the other side of the earth. And so you can compete against each other, which is stunning.
It's absolutely, but I also, what I'm doing now, because I'm full of conspiracies as always. Well, first, HSF, he told his wife that he's going to blame me for all the FYs that he buys for the oval. Absolutely, I take the blame. I'm sorry. HSF, you're absolutely right. Yeah, he corrected the buying. I understood that one. But it's a lot of fun. But with the slot car, I'm competing more against myself, to be honest. I'm still my worst enemy. I mean, I'm not there yet because I think I have 13 laps on my track. It's in the smart race. I haven't opened it yet. Mm-hmm. But and sometimes you get to like lap 8, 9, you start to lose focus. You think it's 13, 14 laps is not much, but if you are really pushing, you're in push mode, not like you're doing driving Miss Daisy, but you're really pushing it. I was about to say driving like Travis, but I'm not going to say that in here. I've never said that. But I'm really pushing it, and I've had some severe crashes as well. Because when you push it, sometimes you de-slot, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I got a big gallon of super glue that I fix my cars, but they have to take a beating. And so I'm pushing, and then you get to 8, 9, you start losing focus, and then 10, 11, you crash, you de-slot. Then you have to start from beginning and again, and you do it over and over again. And you're like, come on. And then you do okay, now I'm going to be careful, and then you're careful, and then the time you get is like, yeah, it's Morgan Freeman driving Miss Daisy. It's like, you can't do that. And then you're pushing again, and then so it goes back and forth, and you're trying to find the limit. And I guess for a good driver like yourself or a whole bunch of other people, you kind of know where your limits are with specific cars, but for me it's just,
some cars, but definitely not all cars. Yeah. That would be off limits. I did a race on Wednesday, and with my limited time that I have, the minimum I try to cover at the moment is family first, of course, and then the club guys. So I still do club races, and we had one on Wednesday. First time we were racing BRM cars with urethane tires.
Yeah, so you made a post on the picture of the cars.
Yeah, exactly. And that was it was the first race. We all had the same rules and regulations, but the cars, there was such a big difference between 8 cars. That was unbelievable. And to some of the guys, shocking. Like, this is how fast a BRM can go. And the other ones were like, I can't stay in the slot. I'm constantly deslotting. So it's exactly the same that you are talking about.
Yeah.
It's just a few more guys standing next to you.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
And yeah, so you got that pressure on the push lap. I just need to say first, hi Vince. Vince is coming in here, and we got B-Rad, of course. Hello, buddy. Good to see you. We see, look over there. We got Nico. So that's all good fun. Yeah. So and then you have the other challenge, which is the endurance part. It's 20 minutes, and you think 20 minutes, that's not long. It's long when you're driving a home track and you're trying to keep pace, and you're getting to maybe 10, 12 minutes, and then you're like, oh look, a squirrel, and and you crash. You know. And then you have to start.
The big question to me is, how does a squirrel get next to your track? No, just kidding.
No, you're laughing, but I tell you, I don't know how many birds I have flying in, because I live in literally like in the forest. So I have birds flying into my house, and even have one bird that bird is so tame. So I just hold up my hand. It's like, come on, you need to get out.
Great.
And he flies into my hand, and then I can walk him out through the back door. And we have deer, and we have 2 days ago I had a big healthy fox right outside the window. He was, he was ready for winter, big nice fur, and he had many rabbits. I tell you, he was. Yeah. So and I feed the birds because it's winter comes and it's going to be bad. But during the summer they eat all the bugs and the mosquitoes. So that's why I'm trying to keep them here. So there's a lot of animals here, and squirrels, and so it happens. But yeah, and then you have to start again, and they are really two different things when you're driving 13 laps, because then you're really pushing, and then the race pace you have for 20 minutes is really, I have to stay in the slot. It's not. Every lap is not a push lap, right? So you might have a certain, when you feel maybe in the beginning, if the car tires are gripping and you're like, okay, I'll give a little bit extra in the beginning. And as the tires deteriorate, you have to slow down and make sure that you still stay in the slot. So for me, it's been so educational in the driving format. So that's cool, really a lot of fun.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. And here is Vince got a full down. His finished bowl of French fries with greasy fingers. I'm sure Bo had the French fries rotweiss.
Oh
Please
yeah.
do.
Yes. Yes.
Very important. And I lived in Germany for 5 years at the base outside of Stuttgart. So there I learned to eat my French fries rotweiss, and I still do. And this is 25 years ago, so I still eat my French fries rotweiss.
Good on you. Good on you.
I love it. It's just I can't eat them anymore without that.
Yeah.
So that's slot sync. But so I'm competing against myself so that I at least get a result in. That's my first competition. And secondly, I've noticed even on the push laps, I have some cars that perform, in my eyes, really well. I mean, they go almost like 8 show cars on the track. You know how they... I had like 40 magnets and everything, all the, anything you can have. They just stick to the track. But I'm still not competitive against the fastest ones in slot sync. It's like 10 seconds difference. I can be at 1 minute... 9 seconds, 1 minute, 10 seconds, and they are at like 55 or 59. How? That's like 2 full laps for me. And there's no way I can drive that much faster so I can gain 2 laps. And that's when I gave up. I'm not going to race against those who are in their 50 times of 50, because I feel like either they have miscalculated or entered something wrong and added just, they got 2 laps less, because
Dream figures.
yeah, I mean,
Dream
it's just
numbers.
like it's like Lance Armstrong. I mean, you cannot be that good in bicycling in Tour de France. There's got to be something fishy, and there was. So that's my own conspiracy head. Yeah.
Yes.
So that, welcome to my life. Bo, I am so disappointed. But usually it would be ketchup and mayonnaise, aka red white. Okay, good. You can, for an exception, eat something else just for variation, but you have to eat them
In general,
keep them rot-wise. Red and white. That's called fun. And I knew I like you, Bo. We're all about the red white here. Yeah, it's so good. Mayo and ketchup. Nom nom nom.
oh yes, oh yes.
I'm getting hungry here. But
Different
so
channel.
yeah, exactly. So what do you think about, what should we talk a little bit what's been on the bench? Have you had anything on the bench lately? I mean, in the last 4 weeks or whatever. The last year.
That I missed. Yes, I did. I mean,
Back in 1984 when you were here with us last time.
when I still was a kid. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Of course, my slot car, Jekyll and Hyde, or Jekyll, or whatever you want to call it, continued.
Yeah.
So I did order a few cars. One of them was actually pre-ordered, and I have them here with me. Which one should I start with? I'll start with the biggest box. I have a box here that is, I think, well known to most of you. No, I'll do it differently. I'll just unwrap it.
So fast came up with a new fun comment. Hi, Anders. Who's the new guy? Yeah, this is a guy I picked up on the park bench. He was sitting there with an empty bottle. I just felt sorry for him.
He was allowing me to shower, gave me French fries, red and white. So
Yeah.
that's where I'll just stay,
Oh, yeah. Welcome. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's transit.
Yes.
I really wanted to have one of those, or actually 2 of those, so you can race them. It looks good. A lot of details on them. They look really
This one I
good.
already pre-ordered.
Uh-huh.
So that just came in, I think, this week or last week. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that. I didn't even take it off the ground plate here, or the delivery plate. I can do it right now, to see what it looks like, what the chassis looks like, or
HSF says he wants one of those as well, Nico.
I think it's got to be rather quick now, because I think they're getting.
Oh, Bo, I didn't know you already been 4 years. No one else did subscribe my channel. Because I've been trying to find your channel, but I haven't found it. So maybe you don't have a channel.
Now that's
I need to look
interesting.
it up. Yeah, but if you have, let's go and give Bo some love. Let's go and subscribe. Look at that. Okay, a long can engine.
Because the magnets here. If you're into magnet, just for you, Anders, If
Thank
you're
you.
into
Oh, I
magnet,
love. Look at that magnet. Oh, I can feel the force.
yeah, me too. I can't take the finger away now. No.
But I think, that one without magnet will be a terrible drive.
I've got no idea, but I'll let you know. There will be a track test with that one. The motor looks interesting for a fly car, to be honest. That's not a standard motor.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an interesting one, I assume.
I think that's going to be, just imagining two of those or 3 of those or even 4 of those racing against each other, because you have to drive them completely differently compared to all the other cars. Kind of like racing the trucks, like the race trucks.
Exactly.
You have the high weight.
Yeah. It must be something like the trucks, yeah.
Yeah, but they look fantastic.
400 grams on the bottom of the chassis just to keep it down, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go. Let's show some love and solidarity for Bo.
Absolutely.
I give everybody homework until next week to go and subscribe to his channel, and we'll do that. That's what this slot car community is all about: is inclusion and
100%. 100%.
respect, and yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah, exactly. What's the channel name? Here we go. The channel name Bo Ma Mo is the name.
Exactly.
Okay.
Bo Ma Mo.
I'll make a note here. And for those of you who are here, if I don't see your name in the subscriber list next week, I'm going to block you.
Oops.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Yeah. So let's go. Yeah. And then, okay, so that's love that car. Transit, fantastic.
Transit,
It's one of those
absolutely.
old cars that is
Highly sought after at the moment. So from what I read, they're really selling quick. Now,
yeah.
the,
Okay. So
the second car I got myself is a car that's been out for a little while now, but I haven't seen a review on YouTube yet. Not one. There was one presentation, like shortly here it is, but there was no actual review, which
This
is
is
that
interesting.
one. Now, that's just a fly Porsche 911. Yes, you're
Yep.
right. It's not even in a racing livery, but the most important part is
It's yes, it's like a private car, and the Evo 3, the new ones with scale auto.
which means
Oh, turn it around. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to blow you up here. Not
okay,
like
thank you.
yeah.
So this is a fly chassis. Don't get me wrong. We all know that fly cars are very well detailed on the body. And basically, let me get it down to the basics, have a crap chassis. Now, for those of you who didn't know yet, Scale Auto joined forces with Fly for those Evo 3 cars, which means that's a good chassis. I mean, you can tell it right away. It's got a Scale Auto motor. For the
Yes.
magnet lovers, yes, there is a magnet
Motor.
here.
There we go.
But you have that motor pot that you can loosen with those 4 screws. So to get that body float already on the motor
Exactly.
pot.
And is that the guide cable that goes underneath the axle?
Like here, yes. It
Yeah,
goes underneath the
that's
axle.
interesting.
Yes. They have clips. Usually they have clips, which is definitely, if I push on that cable here, it doesn't move. So there is a clip in the chassis already where you press in the cable to be fixed, so it really goes underneath the axle and doesn't scratch on the axle.
Yeah, exactly, and wear it out, and you might
Exactly,
get
because if you look at those front wheels, hang on,
aluminum. Yeah. Whoa.
out of the box, I didn't do anything yet.
What?
So that's really good.
That's
And-
nice.
And
Nice
the rear,
wheels.
Yeah.
They're aluminum, both front and rear. Dang. And I bet they have these good hardened axles as well. If it's
I
scale
did
auto
look up-
axles.
Yes, and the tires I think are 25 Shore, which means they're really soft, you know, so they should stick very well.
Oh, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that video. You need to do a video on that
I'll do
one.
a
'Cause
review, of course, on that
I
one.
haven't seen any one of those.
That's what I couldn't find anything on YouTube, to be honest. And you
Yeah.
know, usually you find everything on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, Bo is talked about sending stickers here. Yeah, well, so, no stress, Bo. I did not send you my stickers because I wanted something back from you. It was, I just wanted your stickers. If you don't get stickers and don't send me anything, no worries at all. Don't worry. It's not about getting something. It's more about giving. So, yeah, I mean, look at it. We already got HSF. And Vince is subscribing. I'm
Vince
probably
already
not. because I'm still here. I'll do it right after.
I
But
think I am, but I can't promise 100% to be honest. So
yeah,
I'll
we'll
look
go
at
and
it
double
as
check
well.
that. And even if there's no content, you know, that might change. If we are enough subscribers there, it would be, and I think that would be a very interesting channel. There's so much knowledge and so much good stuff coming in. So yeah, Vince subscribed and HSF subscribed. And yeah, I'm not in a hurry. Yeah, exactly. So it's not about Will just hanging around talking slot cars. So that Sideways Evo 3, exciting. Really like that one. I'm looking forward to your video and see how it drives. Because I mean, if they start delivering the good-looking bodies that Fly has and the good riding chassis that Scale Auto has, that's a winner. That's definitely a winner.
Combination for me.
Absolutely. Look at us. Hey, Steve, didn't see you there. SPB Steve also subbed.
He also subbed. Excellent.
Yeah, so Bo he's gonna be one of those major influencers very soon with a whole bunch of.
He's gonna grow like hell now.
We put some pressure on him when he has enough that
yeah.
we need to deliver some content as well. So that's gonna be fun. And so, but it's not over, right? You still got some more. There's more to come.
The third one I got, I'm really happy because I was hunting the body down already for quite a while, but this seemed to me the perfect deal. You know, I think it's still warm, like freshly out of the oven. when you go to the bakery.
Oh, you still got the wrapping on. Does it smell like new car smell as well? Is that a 3 Series? Yeah, it's a 3 Series Beamer. Nice.
It's a 3.5 CSL that was actually driven in Le Mans, and it's from Sideways. And yes, it's still got the original wrapping on. I'm not gonna unwrap it here. Sorry, guys. I'll keep that for the unboxing and, of course, track test.
Yeah, that's beautiful, beautiful. Can you see it from the top, from above? Oh yeah, it has the wide front and the wide back. I love that. Looks like a curves on a woman. And Sideways. I mean, I love my Sideways cars. They're so detailed, and they run so well out of box. That's a beauty. Absolute. I mean, damn it! I'm not supposed to buy more cars, but maybe I have to. Yeah. HSF. That car has a fat ass. Yeah, big time.
Oh, yeah.
But and with the Sideways that I have so far, you just put it on track and you can drive, you know, competitively. And then they're very tuning friendly as well. They respond really well to even minor tuning. So they're easy to tune. There are some other cars. I don't want to mention any brands, but it starts with an R and ends with an Evo slot. But I don't want to mention any brand that you can spend days tuning it and it still runs like a dog. And you know, yeah. So I've been on my Revo slot soapbox. I don't know how many times.
I guess there are a few Revo slots are going to be on sale soon. Sounds like.
Well, no, I got two. I got the F40 because I really like the F40 as a real car, and then I have a Valvoline Marcos because I have a Valvoline figurine. So she needs to with an umbrella, you know. So I need to have. She needs to have a car to stand next to. So I'm probably going to keep those just as shelf queens. It's just. But I've done so much. I don't know what to say.
I'll show you. I'll take my Revo slot with me next time. Well, I'll send you a picture on Discord then. I managed to improve them a little. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. So I'm kind of interested. I've asked, like, when the Aussies were on their road trip last weekend. I posted on, like, I think I was on every single live. I just loved that weekend. It was so much fun, good content. So I just watched it. And I asked every time, so can you do one race where you your best NSR, your best Scale Auto, your best Revo, and your best whatever other brand, and just have them race against each other, just to see which brand stands supreme, who will reign. I've never seen. Huh?
Sideways.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yes, do a sideways Revo Scale and Scale Auto and NSR.
Sorry. Yeah, NSR. Yeah.
And just race them, and just do like a proper race you would do on, everybody gets to run their lane and so forth if you are on a wooden track. And I would just love to see, if more for my own sake, to see, am I correct that the Revos drive slower than all the other brands or not? I totally buy that they're fantastic, nice cars. The chassis, everything is brilliant. I mean, I love the look of them. But if someone tells me that they run really fast, I'd like to see that. Prove me wrong. But until someone proves me wrong, I'm gonna stand there and say, it's not a nice day because it's a Revo day.
I guess you're getting troubles entering UK now.
I'm getting trouble with everywhere. Okay. I'm not afraid. I'm just trying to stick to facts. I can see why people like the cars for the look, and they feel sturdy, and they feel, you could probably throw it in the wall and it would be all complete. But yeah.
Fox and Wolf do make a point there, if you look in the comments.
This one?
Yes.
Oh well, it's called realistic. I'm just being realistic, and I'd like to. B-Rad had to step away. How dare you, B-Rad? Step away in the middle of a live when we finally got Nico here. You can step away next week or the week after, whenever Nico is here. Then you can step away as much as you want now. No. But yeah, the new sideways BMW.
I mean, all three cars. I'm really, really, really curious how they will perform.
All three. Yeah, me too. I mean, you need to find some time and start cranking out those videos.
Put out a warning. It'll take some time.
which is fine, because we all know you are right now in the middle of your worst season. Now it's the busiest season, but we know if I'll throw out a wish here, if there's someone, start with the Evo 3, because no one has done that. Whenever you get time,
I'll do it.
Yeah,
yes.
Start with that one, because that's
first review will be on the Evo 3. Yes.
Yeah, and then the others can come whenever they come, but do the Evo 3. Okay, the new GP young player livery on the Revo.
Yes, they are. I have to admit, yes, they are beautiful. Yes.
I totally agree. I love the look of them and the feel. I mean, you can feel the quality when you hold it, right? So you know how it's like closing a door on a Mercedes. It's just so smooth.
Just the sound.
Yeah, and then small details like the window cracks up a little bit so you don't get this under pressure. It's just all those details. That's a Revo slot for me. So they're really beautiful.
You put it on track.
Yeah. But cats.
What's on your bench? That was my bench. What's on your bench?
Yeah, well, so what's on my bench? Well, I guess I first can do. Oh, that's not working. I have to do. Sorry, Nico. You'll be in the background.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You're still here. That's good. I need to get my pointer. Well, that's not been on my bench, by the way. These are some new stuff. What's actually been on my bench is. Let's see. Let's put it. Move away, cars. Bruce Lee has been on my bench, and
yes,
and the 296.
Oh yes,
that's so these are the Carreras. Sorry,
Avant slot, the Ferrari.
No. These are both Carrera cars.
Ooh, I knew the Bruce Lee, but okay.
Yeah, so this one is also from Carrera, and these two,
Okay.
when they came straight out of box, I just took the wrap out, put them on the track. They did about my track on 7 seconds. So I'm actually gonna do this and do that because it's, we all know. And so they both did it about 7 seconds. And then I did some basic tuning, and it cut about 1.5 seconds, which is about 20%. So it gets 20% better. These are Carrera cars. When I oil them, I put a little grease on the spur or the spur gear, the pinion. And what else do I do? Yeah, make sure the axle runs free and polish the axles a little bit so that everything is feels good, right? So still kind of basic tuning. It's no major impact on the. I don't have to buy parts or anything, and that saves me about 20% better time. So it goes down 20%, and then I threw the tires as well. I threw the tires.
Yes.
That's part of basic tuning.
Yes.
Truing the tires, definitely.
I guess that's a major improvement. Yeah.
Yeah. So those, oil, grease, truing the tires, polishing the axles, 20% time. And then Bo sent me some links. What is that? Can't miss out here. Anders, I'd like to mention to you before, take some time and allow me to get your. I spent like 3 days. I watched SlotCars, the long 1 hour video, and did everything step by step. I got my vinyl dampings on the screws, everything, at every single detail twice, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. So yeah, we'll see. But Bo sent me some links to slotfun.de.
Oh yes.
They had some products, and then I actually got both of the cars. Let's see. You see?
Oh yes, nice.
New wheels.
New wheels, yes.
And new axles and new tires. So these are polyurethane tires.
Yes.
And aluminum wheels and the hardened axles and everything. So the whole hoopla on these cars.
How much time did you cut with this effort?
Exactly. So that's the interesting part. That's another 15%. What the crap happened here? So that's another 50% from the already 20% lower the time.
Okay. That's
so I got another 50. So that's in total, with the basic tuning and changing axle, tires, and wheels, it goes from the out of the box time down 30%.
That's a lot.
And they run amazingly. And these are Carrera cars, so they're not the fancy cars that I've always liked. But so by doing that, I know I can get the Carrera cars to drive in a way that I enjoy them, right? So that's what I've been trying to look at. So really interesting. So you can actually get the Carrera car drive really well. You need to invest in a axle kit and with tires and everything. But it saves some time. So those two have been on my bench, and they will be part of the next week's Modern GTA challenge, of course, in SlotSync.
Okay.
So that was on the bench, but then we had another delivery coming up, and that's what I basically have over here. I finally got the NSR F1 car. I did get the Max Verstappen, the Silverstone edition with the mechanics, and of course I have Gerta here, Greta. It's Greta Thunberg. She's into motor racing nowadays. Because she gave up the whole environmental thing and started focusing on the Gaza instead. So now she's not environmentally, she's into motor racing now.
Came onto the dark side, yeah, okay.
Exactly. And then I got the 007 Golf livered Lola. And I don't know where to start. I'll move these guys around and switch camera and take the spotlight away from me. Now comes the tough part. I start with Leclerc. Start with this guy.
Okay.
I had really, I mean, I've always been loving NSR cars in general, so I had really high expectations. This guy is gonna dominate. But this is supposed to be, what is it, RB20? No, not RB. Like 2 years ago, the delivery that Leclerc had when he won his home race in Monaco. The red is too pale. It's more like an orangey red.
Okay.
So
it's no Ferrari red.
It's not, you know how the Ferrari red is like blood red? It's like a little bit darker.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's too bright.
It's too bright. And these are both from the same year, or the same...
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
It's out of scale. Yes. And then I thought maybe this one is out of scale. So then I went and looked in the FIA's rules and regulations. Well, the car was supposed to be 5.63 centimeters at that time. And then I thought, okay, that's easy. So then I look at 5.63 meters. I know that, that's a fact. And then I need to figure out, so how much would that mean in 132 scale? And it's 17 centimeters and 6 millimeters. So then I measured, and the Scalextric Lando, bang on target on scale.
Oh, wow.
And same with the Carrera cars, bang on target on scale. But this guy is too short.
Too small, yeah. Yeah.
Too short. And when I took it out of the box, it drove my lap at around 8 seconds. Remember
Okay.
the Carrera cars? They drove in 7 seconds.
7, yeah.
And then I took out, and then I compared with the new Max Verstappen car.
From Korea.
Oh, so that's, you know, Carrera, this is a crappy toy car. It's got to be, you know, bang on
Longer.
target.
Yeah.
And straight out of box, it also drove 6.991, so around 7 seconds straight out of the box. It beats this one 1 second straight out of the box.
Just send it to me. Forget about the NSR and just send it to me. I'll take care of it, whatever it is, you know.
Well, the chat here is trying to cure me from my phobia of Revo slots. Well, Bo, stop ganging up with wolves. He's bad influence. Don't listen to him. Yeah. So that's. So we had that problem. It's too pale. It's out of scale. It runs bad out of. It was drifting like, I mean, a drift car. It was just crazy.
Okay.
And then I thought, what can we do? Oh, another thing I realized: the tires are the air system.
Oh yeah.
Right. So there's a big hole in it. Because I noticed when I was driving it, it was like totally blank in the middle.
Yes.
I only have, you know, I only touched a little bit on the edges. I touched on the side, and there were no inserts included. Because normally you would have to put like foam inserts in there. So I solved it by, let's see if I can make it visible. I put rubber bands.
Yes.
Right, so I put these regular rubber bands that had the same thickness as the edge. And then now I have an even they touch the whole surface of the tire. So now it goes better. It goes better.
Okay.
after I did tuning and truing and all that, I got it down about 23%, so around 20% again. But still, 6.2, it's not...
Not within the fastest, as you would expect.
Yeah, no, and yeah, it looks good besides the red. It feels fantastic. It has all the nice parts. So I don't know. Yeah, and then we have the Max Verstappen one, and there, I don't know if you've watched slotblog.de. He bought one of these as well.
Where the guide is positioned.
Yeah, so but actually, if we compare with, let's see if I can grab this without breaking anything. If we compare it with, crap, I broke it.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's see if we can get the parts. I just pour them here and get my gallon of super glue. Come on. Get out of there.
So fast. See you later. Take care of your dog. Fair enough.
Oh yeah, it's time to walk the dog, I guess. Yeah, there we go.
Exactly.
So let's see. What are we looking at?
Yeah,
So here.
Yeah.
So you see that it has actually been moved forward compared to the old versions.
Yes.
The old version, the guide stops almost at the edge of the tire, while this one, it's maybe 1/3 into the tire. So
Yep.
so the guide is actually moved forward
Okay.
on the new ones, which is good, right? So we like that. And here the color is just fantastic. It's dark blue. It looks like a Red Bull. Fantastic detail. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, very positive. This one again, 7 seconds, right under 7 seconds, straight out of the box. I need to unhide this one. Looks good, runs good straight out of the box. Did the basic tuning and truing. I got down again 24% this time. It made a pretty big improvement. So I'm down at 5.3 seconds on this one, which is really...
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, and it looks good. So this kicks the butt of the NSR. So yeah, that's...
Which is unusual, but yeah.
Which is, yeah, that's what surprises me as well. And I've done whatever I can. I do the same thing on why am I blurry? What the crap? I need to get rid of this crappy old Sony camera. There we go. Maybe I was born with a blurry face.
So you think it's not the camera? No, just kidding.
Yeah. We will come back to those because I did the quality test. So we have all the 10 cars. I'm comparing them against each other to see exactly what position they took. And then, but then I also got the Lola, which
from Slothead, yes.
Yeah, looks fantastic. I mean, looks like a freaking
Flat,
rocket.
wide.
Yeah, really nice. And the Gulf, I mean, I love Gulf liveries. They're always nice. Tons of details on the side. There's a whole video about this for people who want to see more.
Did I see a yellow underneath the... Yes. Invasion. Yeah, I got you.
That's changed today. I did, again, with help of Bo, I got some help me in getting some tires. So now I had got a bunch of tires and axle kits and guides. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to get more PU tires for more of my cars. So all from slotfun.de.
So the German dealers do love you as well now.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Not only the French, also the Germans. Okay, that's good.
We have to spred the love. We have to spread the love.
Union all good. It's all good.
Exactly. But yeah, so that I bought a whole bunch, like a bag of guides. So I'm changing. I got 7 cars here that will get their guides changed during the weekend.
They're good guides. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, and I notice a difference when I put it in the track with the old, both Slothead and NSR. I can move it sideways like this. With the new one, there's like it's there's a little bit of movement, but only little bit.
Yes.
So yeah, no, it's really big difference. So yeah, so the Lola, and did the whole thing. What did this guy do? The Lola. Yeah, it's running at 5.3 seconds. You know, really fast. Compared to the 7 seconds of the other cars, but on the same day, this Acura from Slothead beats the new Lola.
Yes.
So there's actually a fairly big difference on these two. This guy goes under 5, so he goes 4.7, and this one's 5.3.
I think the Acura is even flatter or more flat.
Yeah.
So the center of gravity is even more.
This one is a fantastic car. And it's still available. It's not that it's rare or anything. And I tell you, this one is so much fun to drive. This one looks good, and it's definitely good enough. Gesundheit.
Thank you. Sorry.
No problem. The new Lola Aston Martin runs definitely good enough, but it's not the one that I use to submit, for example, like this week when I have slotted prototypes on challenges. Yeah. It's the Acura numbers that goes into SlotSync. So yeah, so it's been. But Bo makes a good point. I was about to say that the motor has not been run in properly on the Aston Martin Lola, because that's the new one. The Acura I've had for a long time, and it's done tons of laps. So therefore the motor is more run in. So maybe the new Aston Martin will catch up. So very good point, Bo. Absolutely.
Yes, Bryce. It's me, the newcomer. You know, being back again.
Yeah.
Bryce is asking who the new guy is. You know, the new kid on the block.
Yeah, but the Lola, it's so beautiful. I just love the car, the shape and everything is just. Oh, look at that! Bryce popped in. That's and finally we got His Majesty Nico here as well. We humble peasants have been honored. So yeah, so that's I think I'm gonna. Run in the engine, give the Lola Aston Martin more laps, and maybe do the endurance and so forth, so that it will catch up. So that was there's been a lot of tuning and truing and
sounds like
changing guides, and it's been
busy week.
Yeah. All of a sudden it's like Friday morning. I'm like, what the crap? I'm not done. So I still had a couple of cars I had to fix this morning. So it's time flies when you have fun. But I have one class that I'm not covered. So I'm buying cars now to make sure I cover all the different classes in SlotSync. I don't have a modern NASCAR.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I only have the old ones, the Chevy 57s and the Plymouths and so forth. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. On Tuesday, I'll get the Carrera NASCAR. Hendrix something. Yes, I just picked one of them because I think they're all Camaros. They all run pretty similar.
I think so. Yeah. Oh yes. Electric track is higher than Carrera.
Yeah. Bo wants us to. What is it? He wants to see the new Carrera. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that towards the end. I'm going to move away some cars while I'm waiting. I just pile them up here. Looks like car accident here. Looks like a
See you
major
later,
pile-up
Bryce.
on the Autobahn. Whoops. And we get the mechanics away. But we'll finish off with some hot laps with the Max Verstappen. Definitely, we promise that. That could be at the end. I even have I have a camera set up for it, so
Yes.
we're all good. We're all good. Bryce, yeah, he's not.
dropped
He doesn't have his priorities correct, so we'll let him go. We'll let him go. Those are real NASCAR. New stuff is IROC. Oh, well, yeah, exactly. The old ones are the real NASCARs, the 57, the Superbird, and the Plymouth. Those are.
Just a quick history question. Do you know how NASCAR race series started, or where the first cars came from? You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Bootleggers.
Okay. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's a brilliant story.
The ones that are driving the moonshine, and they had to
Exactly.
be, because they had to make the cars run faster than the police cars. And then they decided, let's be down on the beach and race against each other.
And then alcohol was allowed, and they had the cars and said what to do with it. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they still do. I have property in Tennessee, so I'm there
Okay.
up in the mountains. I got 250 acres of woods. It's just where I go. I go there maybe 5, 6 times a year.
Yeah.
And I can shoot guns. I can drive my four-wheeler and all that, and just play and have fun and chop down woods and do all the manly things. So
Okay.
and there we have moonshiners. So there's always, when I
still
get
there.
there,
Still there.
there's one moonshiner that I had some contact with. I helped him up with a couple of things, and he whenever I get there, outside of I have a little shed. It's nothing fancy. It's really basic. But when I get there, there's a white plastic, with the good moonshine. He makes really good.
Yeah. Well, you can use it to get paint off your car.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's not for drinking. No. No, but he makes moonshine with, peach or apple pie. It tastes just like it tastes like apple pie, blackberry, and he has all these varieties, and some of them are almost too good. It's like it's drinking juice.
Yeah.
So anywho, yeah. So. What do we got?
You said you have a long list of questions.
Yes, I do. Let's do those before we get into talking about the F1 test I did, which will lead into the hot laps of the Max. So I think that's yes. So as I've been changing a lot of braids, I noticed that some brands have fairly short braids. Like some Slotheads, some which one? There was some other cars. The braid is short, which means that whenever I drive over these lane change units, it stutters a little bit. You can look at this stupid camera. Get your act together. Stay focused. So it stutters whenever it goes over these areas. And if I drive too slow, if I just have a out lap, so I have a slow out lap before I'm going to do a push lap, it can even stop at these lane change areas. That's good. So I need to have a little bit of speed, and the faster I go, the less I notice the stutter. So I made the new guides with the slightly longer braid. But do you have like a recommendation?
Does it help?
Huh?
The longer braids, does it help?
Yeah. It helps. Because I don't have that problem if I, for example, with the Carrera, because you have
braids. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's double braid, so you get a really, really long strip of braids. And so now when I put on, let's take, for example, this one had a fairly short braid. Now you can see how it's much longer.
Yeah, longer, yeah. Well, so even with the short braids, what you can try is bend the braids a little like this outwards. Not parallel,
Gotcha.
outward.
Okay.
Still flat, but if you look onto the braids, they come like parallel.
Yes. And very close to the wall of the guide.
Exactly. Just try and bend them a little like this, V-shaped. Give it a
Gotcha.
try.
Okay.
Give it a try.
I will do that because I still have a couple of cars that will not get braids and new guides.
Yeah.
So I have to.
Just let me know if it helped.
Yes, I'll give that a try. Thank you. That was one question. And then we was the air tires, which was one question. I was like, okay, what the crap do I do now? Because I noticed I had the new Leclerc NSR and also the this guy. Come on, here. The NSR Coca-Cola.
Porsche, yeah.
And I noticed now because I'm going to take it out and run it for next week's modern GT. There we go. And I push in here in the middle. There's a lot of give. I haven't driven this much. It's just all brand new, so it's going to be the first. I need to set it up. So that's the weekend. But so I'm going to do. Where's my? Oh, it's in the garbage. So I'm going to put since I don't have foam inserts, I put the rubber band.
Well, the rubber band is fine. That's perfect. What you can try and get is those really thin foam mats, and then just cut.
Yeah.
Stripes and,
Here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. This camera is better at it. You see?
Yeah. I know.
Terrible for a beginner. Tell you. When I rode, I didn't understand what the crap is happening on my NSR, the Leclerc one. I was like, what the crap is this? I'm only riding on the two thin stripes. So.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. What do we here? Spread the ends with your fingers or with. Yeah, I do. I try to spread, but it's not enough. I think I need to do the V for victory, Duderino. as he said.
That's got some rules.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try that. Oh, you love the NSR Porsche? Yeah, I need to. It's gonna be this weekend's joyride. So that's going to be nice. Yeah, the Gulf livery. Yeah, but it's all fun. Yeah, so that was the air tires. I'm going to look for the foam mat if I can find that because it needs to be fairly thin as well because it can be maybe a couple of millimeters only.
Yes, they're available, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, cool. And then I got a question that was more out of curiosity. Well, two next questions are out of curiosity. First one is, when you go racing, what's the most common brand that you race at your club? Which brands do you race most?
Well, at the moment, it's still Scale Auto, the 1-24s.
Yeah.
And BRMs.
Yeah, now you've done one race with BRMs. You can't say it's
we
more
tested
than
it a
one.
lot. No, we tested it a lot in advance before the race. So we put on urethane tires and we changed the motor. We take out the BRM motor and we change it to a 25K motor. And the gear setup is free. So the size of the gear, you can decide on your own what you want to have.
Okay. But it's mainly it's mostly Scale Auto, not Carrera or NSRs. No, it's Scale Auto, yeah. And then of course your own scratch builds, I guess.
Yes. The classes that I also showed in my comments or section or discussion section on YouTube. Yes, with those nuts and bolt chassis, we can put on like bodies, whatever you like, more or less. And it's the young timers and. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which was a very interesting video on those chassis. I'm really curious, and I need to get one of those at the point. But then, as I've been this week or the week before, as I'm getting deliveries now, ordering a lot of parts. I've ordered the axle kits and Ortmann tires and guides and so forth. Where do you order your parts?
Well, you
Because now
already
I've been sharing my love between two, a French and a German dealer. So I'm kind of curious to see where. Oh, so that's the same, yeah. Slot Fund. That's That's
you
where
already mentioned it before. Now there's
Gotcha.
a second one. Hang on. What is that? Yeah, don't know. Does that? No, it doesn't.
Oh, D slot. D slot. The
Do slot.
do slot.
DO. Yeah, do slot.
Do slot. All right.
Yeah. But
Cool.
they have very specialized things like, gears that are prepared in addition to have less rotating mass. Or I also order my foam donuts with them,
Oh, look at that. It's going to be a lot of truing and cutting now.
The ones that I used for
Yeah.
the video, for my last video,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's badass. I like the tires. Those are so big and so wide.
Yeah. Yes.
So I saw on slotfund.de they have the Plafit chassis that B-Rad is asking about here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they were all of them were out of stock right now. Do you know if they are, whenever they get them, they
Try a German homepage called Slot Point.
Slot Point?
Slot
Okay.
Point.
Okay, I'll
They
check
have
it out.
chassis. They have nuts and bolt chassis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Note must be taken, otherwise old man forgets.
No worries.
I already have Alzheimer's light. That's what I said. Tell my
Well,
daughter.
the good thing about Alzheimer is you get to know everybody new on the next day.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa!
You always meet
Who
new people.
remodeled this room? Look at that track. There's a brand new track here. That's going to be fun to race every morning. Oh, yeah. So that's a good thing. I can't remember what happened 5 minutes ago, but I know bloody hell what happened when I was 10, 12 years. I remember every single detail.
Absolutely.
So those were my key questions. I had the braid issue with length, and now we're going to go V-style on those. But now, in order to save some time, I actually did prepare a video. So now I'm going to see if that works.
Go for it.
Because what I did a fast lap, push laps, really push, and give them like 5-7 laps and see and recorded the best lap of that. And then I got a lineup of all that. And instead of, moving cars live, so I just set it up for the quality times, and then I did another setup for the race pace when I did the longer races and so see how it went. But there were some interesting findings. So let's see. Here comes video number 1. Okay, so here we are at Lucifer Raceway, and there's the track, and there's Lucy, of course. So I've just run a qualification where I basically go for a hot lap, and here is the lineup of my Formula 1 cars. And number 1 came Mansell's Electric car, and on P2 we got Albon in a Electric Williams. P3 is Carrera with the Williams Silver Arrow. P4 is Lando in Electrics. P5 NSR Schumacher, and P6 we got Carrera with Vettel. And then we got P7, the newcomer, the new car in the collection, Max Verstappen's from Carrera. And at P8, we got Ralf Schumacher's car. Here we go. This is a Carrera car. And on P9, we got NSR's new Leclerc. So it came on P9. And at P10 we got Montoya. Also from Carrera. Montoya is an analog version, and then Ralf Schumacher is a digital version of the same car. And then at the very end we got the safety car, of course. So that's on the hot laps. We got this lineup. And now I'm going to race them based on SlotSync's conditions. So I do the number of laps that I need to do for SlotSync and see what the lineup looks like after that. So that was kind of interesting to see. At least it was a bit of a shocker for me that there were so many of the both Carrera and Scale Auto cars that were performing the best.
Yeah.
The what is it? I think it's called 86-88-9 version of the NSR with the Schumacher 7-Up. That one does run really well on even on fastest lap. Then
Quite
I did
interesting. I have to say, quite impressive.
Yeah, and I of course I have all the times and the difference. I mean, Mansell that came out first, he was right above 5 seconds, so 5:037, very fast. And then there was a little bit of difference, and then if I look at Leclerc, it's 6 seconds in 2:37, so it's
1.2 seconds.
And they all have the same treatment, same truing, same tuning, and
Same
everything.
driver.
Yeah, so and the same crappy driver.
I didn't say that.
So of course there are differences. You know, sometimes when you're racing that sometimes you're in the zone, you're driving better. But I did them all in one go, so it was to avoid track temperature or mental mode of myself and so forth. So it was, I would say, as fair as I could do the test. And so now, the race pace, I set them out and we did, and then you have a different, you're not doing push laps, now you have to stay in the slot, and if you de-slot, well, too bad, that impacts your yeah, right, so you have to think about that. So here are the results of the race pace.
Of the Swedish jury.
All right, race is done. And we have NSR Schumacher with the best race pace, up 4 positions. We got Lewis in the Silver Arrow from Carrera, up 1 position. Carrera's Vettel up 3 positions to P3. And we got Albon from Scalextrics down 2 positions. We got Max Verstappen up 2 positions to P5, and at P6 we got Mansell from Scalextrics, P7. Mansell went down 5 positions. Lando from Scalextrics down 3 positions. And then at the very end there's no change. We got Ralf Schumacher from Carrera. We got NSR Leclerc on P9 and Montoya from Carrera at P10. Safety car still at the end. So there was a couple of shockers. I mean, first of all, Mansell, who was really fast, he was up on number 1. He lost it out completely on race pace, which was kind of interesting. And then while the NSR 86-89 Schumacher car, bam, went up through the roof and really made a big difference. So, and Scale Auto, Scalextrics cars, they were faster in the fast paces if you only push lap, but race pace Carrera passed them. So for race pace, Carrera is better. And Max made a big difference as well, moved up the lineup. So I guess that's also, he needs to run in the motor and he will be up there with the other Carreras. It's just basically getting the car up and running. But Leclerc, he was down there consistently.
He can't get out of the basement. Yeah.
Did not get out of the basement. So maybe, I mean, and that's pretty much the story of Ferrari as well this year in the real Formula One races. I mean, the last race in Brazil, both of them crashed or were, you know, no finish.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was an interesting learning there.
Yes. Well, it's like the real race cars. You know, you can kick out one really fast lap, but
Yeah.
if you want to kick out more consistent fast laps.
Yeah, I dig that 7-Up car. I mean, I tell you, if you can get hold of the NSR 7-Up, it's actually the first car that Schumacher drove. That's where he started in that 7-Up car. It's fantastic, and there's no spare parts or anything invested in. It's just straight out of the car and then tuning. That's it. I threw the tires and so it's really a lot of fun to drive as is. I'm of course I'm going to invest time in the Leclerc car and see if I can get that to run. But right now I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest. I had really high expectations on it, and right now I enjoyed driving my Papaya Lando from Scalextric or my Max Verstappen from Carrera over the NSR. Imagine saying that. I mean, that's just crazy talk, right?
There's a lot. Oh yeah, absolutely.
What's wrong with that guy? We need to exclude him.
I don't understand. I mean, if it's like that, you just can't hide it. You just can't cope it. I mean, if they don't run, they don't run.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see when you give that NSR Ferrari some love, what it will turn out or how it will turn out.
I think I did just drive it several spins, and then also when I threw my tires, I don't threw them with the machine like you do. I threw them with this Prosa. So I have the engine running, and I had this different sandpaper. So the engine gets to run quite a lot before I have threw the tires and so forth. So, but we'll see. We'll keep on driving and see what happens. What does Bo say here? Ferrari is a shadow of its own for the last years in F1. Yeah, I know.
But they won the hypercar. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's going to be new regulations on hypers then, of course.
I think that's why Porsche is dropping out of hypercars. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that was the fun part, was that this took some time because every car before I did hot laps or race them, you clean the tires and you do all the, make sure you put some braid juice on, voodoo juice on the braids. And so I tried to make them as good as possible, I tried to be fair. But it was interesting to run a larger lot of cars, not only one or two, but I took 10 cars. And then, had day one, I did the hot laps on all of them. And day two, I did the race pace, and you kill a lot of time, I can tell you, for one.
Yes, taken a lot of time. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and
but it was a lot of fun, and it's also you get a lot of drive time on your track, and that's what I need. I need to practice on doing hot laps and staying in the slot. I need to do race pace and staying in the slot, and trying still to push and get competitive times. So it was really, I'd say, a fun week, really a fun week. And we'll see what happens next. I mean, now, of course, I have always, this weekend we're going to do the endurances. I've done all the regular challenges, but now the endurance starts today. The 20-minute, you have to run for 20 minutes on... with a prototype Slothead, and it's going to be the Acura, the pink Acura I'm going to do it with. And then I have to do the NSR F1. It's going to be Schumi. It's going to take that spot. So we got Schumi doing the endurance. And then for Carrera Group 5, I have a BMW M1. old cars that
Beautiful.
yeah, and it you know it's does it run really well? Nah, maybe not, but you know I probably want to invest in a new Group 5 car from Carrera just to have it, so I have that class covered, because this one is I can't. It's too old. You feel, you know, the magnets are getting all mushy, and it's just yeah. Anywho, but a lot of
So
fun.
let's see that. Max Verstappen
Let's
on
see.
track.
Oh yeah, let's see that little. If I do this, maybe I do this. Now you can see me.
Yes, that's good.
And we got. Let's turn on Smart Race. And let's see, and digital. Oh, I haven't cleaned the tires. I forgot to do that. Always give a little bit of love. And mainly get rid of cat hair, because there's cat hair everywhere. That's the biggest problem for my tires.
Of course.
I wonder where they come from. It's not from me.
Not?
No, it would be hair coming from the nose and ears. That's the only place where you have when you're becoming an old fart, you know. And of course, Lucy, I don't know if you can see her. No, not on that angle, but she's right here by my feet.
That's good.
Always down. She's
Yes.
always here whenever I'm racing. She thinks that's so much fun. Let's see, where is Smart Race? There we go.
3,
Yeah, calm down.
2, 1, go.
Let's find, where is Carrera? Verstappen, off we go. All right, let's see. Oh, deslotted. I didn't do any warm-up laps. There we go. Let's do a couple of get into the rhythm.
Sure.
Push a little bit more. It's still drifting a little bit. I have ordered PU tires for that one.
Okay.
So they're coming on Tuesday. Let's see, now I need to walk around the whole track. This is the corner of death. It's a little bit off. Yes, I got PU tires coming on Tuesday for Max.
Okay.
So I'm going to change those. I didn't like the polyurethane tires in the beginning, but now I've started to like them a lot, actually.
Yeah.
It was close. I'm down to 5.4. It's a decent
There you
time.
go.
Yeah, that's a decent times. Turn it off. Turn off the volume on this one. So I think I can improve. What did he have for best? Max 3.4. Yeah, the best time was 5.334 on the quali. So I'm a tenth slower now.
Yeah.
But I think that's also the nerves, right? When you're doing it
Pressure
live.
of the crowd watching you.
What?
The pressure of the crowd watching
Exactly, exactly. I have an audience of 10 people. Imagine being on the F1 track. Keep it in the slot. Yeah, it's easy. I need to practice a little bit more. I did not prepare for it, because normally I get into my mental zone and do a little bit of free practice, and then when you
the
close off
tunnel.
everything, and then I could never do the Monday Madness like Joe does. When he's talking and screaming and yelling at Yen at the same time as he's trying to race and listening to Warren in the bubble, and it's just, I could never do that.
Yeah. Okay, we're already 1 hour 25 into it. Time just flies.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, but the good thing I'm not restricted on time.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So
But I have my
exactly.
own time restriction. Let's put it that way.
Anders under pressure. Yeah. So I think we covered everything we've done. We have seen some hot laps of Max, and I was surprised. It runs really well, and with the new polyurethane tires on that one, it's going to be a dream.
That will definitely be a change of for the game. Yeah, for this car.
Yeah.
Change of
So
game, yeah.
I think it's going to be podium for him, but I'll report next week if we get podium for it.
That'll be interesting. That's very interesting. Oh yeah, I love that comparison of yours. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have the same 10 cars, and I can run different, do the quali and then do the race and all that. So I can have comparative times and see which cars are improving or not, and especially like on Max, does it really improve by changing tires or not, and so forth. So more to come. There was always more to come. But it was great having you again it felt so
back.
complete. You make us whole.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and it's
always good to be here. I really enjoy it. I really love it. It gets my brain off everything else, so I can like really relax. It's like an hour and a half of holiday, more or less.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's so SBB Steve, he's jumping out, and I think we will as well. So thank you everybody.
Thank you so much.
Everybody in the chat, and yes, everybody have a great weekend, everybody. And what is there? There's no cartoons because
no, I don't think so. Because Joe is hunting. Exactly. Yeah. Next week, and he's racing the NSRs.
But there's Electric Dreams. Electric Dreams are.
Electric Dreams. Yes, it should be already on. Yes.
Yeah, it should be on. So we need to go and watch some more slot cars this today probably, and then there's going to be competition during the weekend. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So see you all in the chats, and again, the duo is complete. Nico was back today, so we like that.
It always is.
Yeah. So with that, everybody, thank you so much. And now we wave
Have a good one.
And wait a couple of seconds until the end of